On the first day, they made her kneel. There, at the base of the Ahiranya, on soil laden with flowers, she lowered herself down. Her clothes were already filthy from her long journey. It didn't matter that the ground made her filthier. The Yaksa with her brother's face had told her to kneel. So she had. He bowed over her. Leaves surrounded her. It was like being beneath the boughs of a great tree.
"Priya,"
he said,
"wait here. Will you wait?"
What else could she do? She had come here, hadn't she? If a Yaksa wanted her to kneel, she would. If they wanted her to walk again, walk and walk until her feet bled and she reached the edge of the world and beyond, then she would. What else could she do but obey? She was so impossibly tired. "Yes," she said thinly. "I will." The shadows of his leaves, points of cool darkness on her skin, rustled. They drifted away, leaving her in bare sunlight. She was alone now, in silence. But the green was a cry in her ears, the susurration of growing things, the sharp, sap-bright crack of things rising from the soil, gasping for sunlight. All of Ahiranya under her knees, inside her, around her. Someone was approaching. She raised her head again, but this figure did not tower over her. This ghost was small, slight, no more than a boy. Silvery, flat eyes, soft petals flowering from his shoulders. Nandi? Her mouth shaped his name without her say-so. Her little temple brother. A memory struck her like a clear bell. Nandi laughing, cheeks dimpled. Nandi, lying dead on the ground in a burning room. This Nandi smiled. Too many sharp teeth. She touched the ground beneath him. Green things were growing beneath his bare feet. The world at this angle was all vibrant soil and falling leaves the color of moonlight. He curled his toes and she heard the click of wood. "You're not Nandi," she said. "I am sorry." She bowed, or tried to bow, in the way she'd always done before the effigies of the Yaksa, with her forehead pressed to the ground and her hands beneath her. But her body had other ideas, and took that moment to collapse, mouth full of dirt. Hands on her upper arms, lifting her back to her knees. The Yaksa wearing Ashok's face was holding her up. "You're tired," Nandi said. "Come with us." "Where's Bhumika?" "Come with us," he said again, and it was not a gentle urging any longer. It was an order. And because it was an order, her body obeyed. She rose until she was standing, walking. She followed the two Yaksa to the Ahiranya. There in front of her were familiar carvings, familiar stone, weathered and ancient. She felt an ache, a pang like homesickness or homecoming. Nandi touched her hand to the stone and it shifted, parting to open a way for them. The tunnel ahead was dark, but it called to her. She heard a song inside it. "My sapling." Into the darkness she went. She walked, and the darkness opened, softened by blue light. And there before her were the deathless waters. And before it, 3 more figures. Against the light behind them they were faceless, fleshless, no more than shadow. A sudden fear gripped her heart like a fist. A Yaksa would step forward wearing Bhumika's face. Bhumika, hollowed out with flowering eyes and wooden smile. Bhumika gone. Then one stepped forward, and it was Sanjana. It was better. Terrible, but better. And when Sanjana told her to kneel again, Priya did so without complaint, with something almost like thankfulness. Elder Chandni and Elder Sendil followed, and for a brief moment Priya wondered, wildly, whether she had died.